Rain on the glass, back at the door. Red shoes tall when I step on the floor. One smoke trail in a room full of eyes, up and dark, like a judge with a frown. I learned the code from a man with scars, counting my breath in parked out cars. Super sharp but the soul stay rough. Gold on my wrist, still I seen enough. Dice hit the table, I don't blink twice. Smile like a saint, move like ice. Old brick block with the fire escape. Everybody eating but the city takes. Mama said, boy, keep your head low. I said, I do. Then I learned what that know. Then line friends in a thick line dead. One wrong name in your old head check. I seen a king fold over pride. Seen a good man drown in a glass of rye. So I speak in smoke, I speak in steel. If I shake your hand, then I know the deal. Strings come up like a slow-fed stone. Piano keeps time with a bad boy swan. Footsteps drag on the wet pavement lane. Some folks pray, some folks play. And I move in the rain, I move in the rain. Cold eye, clean face, I move in the rain. Oh, I move, no coke can hide, no saint survives. I move in the rain, I move in the rain. There's a church on the corner, a book in my coat, a ring full of stories that I never wrote. I talk real soft, but the room goes still. Every word got weight when you know the drill. A little brass flashed and the night looked mean. A trombone sigh from the back row seat. I don't chase ghosts, I don't chase fame. I just keep my name where the shadows came. Glass to my lips, let the truth go down. Bitters in the mouth when the judge comes round. I got a friend in a fedora hat, says trust gets thin where the wolves at. I nod once, then I leave that place. No loose tongue, no borrowed face. If the moon won't red, let it take the sky. I've been broke before, I know how to buy. Violins rise like a knife and seal. Hi-hats tick like a pocket watch. Bass keys bruise in the basement wall, and the whole room leans to the core. I move in the rain, I move in the rain. Cold eye, clean face, I move in the rain. Oh, I move, no coke can hide, no saint survive. I move in the rain, I move in the rain. Just a harp and low and growl. One bad light in a blackout town. I keep my peace where the sharp man dine. I keep my word like a loaded line. Now the room gets wide, now the ceiling shake. Strings cut high like a dozen ways. Piano hits hard, bass stays mean, and my voice comes through like a warning beam. Watch me now, no fear in my step, no stain on my hands. I came from the mud, still I stand. I move in the rain, I move in the rain. Cold eye, clean face, I move in the rain. Oh, I move, no coke can hide, no saint survives. I move in the rain, I move in the rain. Rain on the glass, and the door swings slow. Heart fades out where the dark winds go. One last clean and a long breath held. Then the whole thing sinks like a story well told. I came up on hard luck, on the wrong side of trust. Whole table full of smiles, but the cards turned to rust. My brother shook my hand, then he sold my name. Left me counting cracked teeth in the mud of the shame. I had a woman once with a prayer in her eyes. She loved me like a fire, then she fed me lies. I learned the hard way, babe, who stands and who runs. When the rain hit my back, I was still the one. I walked through the wreckage, kept my face to the wind. Every door that was closed made my knuckles speak again. I buried my anger deep under my skin, and I heard that old voice say, boy, get up and win. From the dust with the blood and the rust. I rise from the dust and I don't need your love. They laughed when I slipped, when I fell in the room, when I wore my good suit like a man in a tomb. They called me finished, called me washed and worn, but I kept one match in the wreckage they scorched. I took night shift work with my back to the wall. 10 cold years of hunger made a king from the cross. I learned to read a face like a church reads sin. If you move with a snake, it'll bite from within. So I kept my circle tight, let the fakes drift away. Built my name from the ground, one stone at a time each day. The ones who looked through me, now they bow when I pass. What they called my ending was the break in the glass. I rise from the dust. I rise from the dust. You can't break my trust. You can't break my trust. I rise from the dust with the blood and the rust. I rise from the dust and I don't need your love. Now the same old block got my shadow back. Same old corner store got my footsteps tracked. They say I move like thunder, like a storm with a plan. I don't talk too much now, I let the silence stand. Got a scar on my jaw and a calm in my chest. Got a God in my corner, I don't need the rest. I forgave some ghosts, but I won't forget. Every stone they threw was a road I kept. I was poor in my pride, I was rich in my pain. Had to lose every comfort just to know my own name. Now I walk with a purpose, with my head held high. If they want my old grave, they can wait till I die. I rise from the dust. I rise from the dust. You can't break my trust. You can't break my trust. I rise from the dust with the blood and the rust. I rise from the dust and I don't need your love. Take your poison words, take your hollow crown. I was built in the dark when the good fell down. Every wound became iron, every tear became fire. You can bury a man, but you can't bury desire. I knelt in the ash, I spoke my truth. Asked heaven for strength and it answered through. A cold hard morning, a road with scars. Now I wear my sins like badges of stars. Yeah. I know what betrayal costs. I know what lonely means. I know how the floor feels when the whole world leans. But I came through it. Still standing. Still breathing. I rise from the dust. I rise from the dust. You can't break my trust. 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 I rise from the dust with the blood and the rust. I rise from the dust and I don't need your love. I rise from the dust. Now the sky knows my name. I rise from the dust and I turn grief into flame. I rise from the dust with my faith and my grind. I rise from the dust and I left that light behind. If you see me now, don't call it luck. I was forged in a ruin when my world got stuck. Lost trust, found steel, paid every cost. I went down in the dark and came back, boss. I found your ring in the sink, cold as a coin at the bottom of a drink. Your name on the wall, half rubbed gone, like a bad old prayer that just won't come. Floorboards talk when I pace. Every step sounds like a lost little place, and my hands keep shaking for a reason. I know you left me here with a hammer and a hole. Ain't no water in this well, only rust and a midnight smell. I kept your key on a string, now it cuts me when it swings. Hollow nail, hold me down. Hollow nail in this town. I call your name, it falls like rain. Hollow nail, hold me down. Your coat still hangs by the door, heavy with dust and a little bit more. The cupboard's bare, except for gum, 3 hard minutes and a jar gone numb. I talk to the chair you used to drag, say your soft lies and your hard back, but the room just groans like it knows my crime. I've been living on borrowed time. Ain't no light in this glass, only streaks and a broken past. I kept your note in my coat, now the words won't let me go. Hollow nail, hold me down. Hollow nail in this town. I call your name, it falls like rain. Hollow nail, hold me down. And took the long road past the church, saw the preacher smoking at the edge of the dirt. He looked at me like he knew every lie I wore, every bruise. I said, brother, tell me what stays. He shook his head and looked away. Said, boy, the heart ain't a home, it's a room with a lock and a bone. Ain't no peace in this bed, just your side and my aching head. I keep your breath in my chest, like a dead that won't forget. Hollow nail, hold me down. Hollow nail in this town. I call your name, it falls like rain. Hollow nail, hold me down. If I wash these hands, would they shine? If I burn this shirt, would I feel fine? Tell me, moon, why you stare at a man who ain't got air? 'Cause I love too hard and I stay too long. Now the house sings back with a broken song. Hollow nail, hold me down. Hollow nail in this town. I call your name, it falls like rain. Hollow nail, hold me down. Hollow nail, drag me slow. Hollow nail, let me go. I hear your name, it leaves a stain. Hollow nail, drag me slow. I found your ring in the sink, cold as a coin at the bottom of a drink. I walked through fire, didn't say a word, carrying my demons like a second heartbeat. They said I was broken, but they never heard the strength that grows when you accept defeat. In the darkness I found my name. Every scar became a lesson learned. Playing life like a dangerous game, till the ashes of my past all burn. I rise in silence, I rise alone, build my kingdom from the stone. No one saw me when I fell, but I clawed back from my own hell. In the shadow I found my light. Every wrong that I made right. Silent storm, that's what I am. A man reborn from where I am. Revenge lived in my chest for years, fed my hunger, paid my dues. But forgiveness dried my tears. When I finally had nothing left to lose, they counted me out, thought I was gone, but I was just learning how to fight. Every battle that I won transformed my darkness into light. I rise in silence, I rise alone, build my kingdom from the stone. No one saw me when I fell, but I clawed back from my own hell. In the shadow I found my light. Every wrong that I made right. Silent storm, that's what I am. A man reborn from where I am. I confess, I was angry, I was lost, counted every single cause. The faith found me in the night when I surrendered to the fight. Not against the world but me. That's when I finally broke free. Now I stand here tested and true, resilient through the pain. Everything I survived led me to you, finding purpose in the rain. They'll never know the war I won, walking paths that none could see. But I'm the proof it can be done. Redemption's real and it's in me. I rise in silence, I rise alone, build my kingdom from the stone. No one saw me when I fell, but I clawed back from my own hell. In the shadow I found my light, every wrong that I made right. Silent storm, that's what I am, a man reborn. In the silence, I found my plan. Rain on the grass, I'm on a home. Black coat, slow step, I came along. I like the room with a look, no shine, just still piano bleed in the dark, that's how I feel. Whiskey on my cuff, mud on my heel. I learned from men who never said what they conceal. Nickel in my palm, luck in my mouth. One I know, one I saw. The alley know my name, the table know my stand. I don't ask for favor, I take my little chance. Suit press sharp, but my mind stare up. Smile like a priest, tall like a nut. Pockets got weight, heart got scars. I read the game like dancing cards. Strings start rising low and slow. Steps in the puddles don't make me go. Organ in the walls like a funeral choir. One more breath and the night gets higher. Black suit rain, black suit rain. I move like smoke through the flame. Black suit rain, black suit rain. Say my name, Lord, and say it again. Black suit rain, black suit rain. No fear in my eyes, just a hard-earned change. I seen the big boss folded down, chest all puffed, then the power gone. Coppers in the mirror, tail on my lane. I kept it cool like a card game played. Old church bell in a crack phone buzz. A man gets judged for the things he was. I talk in codes, I walk in grace. Blood on the cuff, but I don't leave a trace. Mama said, boy, keep your head held high. So I learned how to grin while I let trouble slide. A friend can switch for a pocket full of need. A wolf can wear silk and still bar grease. So I sip that truth like strong gin burn. Every scar I earned was a hard lesson learned. Cello crying low, violin on edge. High hats ticking tight on the ledge. Drum phone hits like a door chain slam. I'm halfway sane, halfway scam. Black suit rain, black suit rain, black suit rain. I move like smoke through the flame. Black suit rain, Black suit rain, no fear in my eye, just a hard-earned change. Just blaze and breath, just me and the stain. One blade of light in a window pane. I made my peace with the crooked road. Now I walk it clean with a heavy load. Bring the strings back, bring the brass in high, bring the whole dark room to a fever spot. On mine I got crying like a broken vow. I was born in the storm and I'm still here now. Black suit rain, black suit rain. I move like smoke through the flame. Black suit rain, black suit rain. Say my name low, then say it again. Black suit rain, black suit rain. No fear in my eye, just a hard-earned change. Rain on the glass, I might not be fade. Wet steps vanish down the lane. Black suit rain, still in my vein. I woke up broke again, bills on the floor. Been kicked by the week, I still walk through the door. They took my peace, they took my name, but I keep my spine and I keep my flame. Left them cold in the air. Said I was too much, said I would never get there. I swallowed that rain, I swallowed that shame. Then I fed my kids and I stood in the flame. I learned the hard way, pain don't run me now. I've been on my knees, still I stand somehow. With the night gets long, I don't break. I was built from the wreck and I came back again. I got iron in my hand, I got iron in my hand. You can push me down, I still stand. I got fire in my blood, I got fire in my blood. I don't bow to the dark, I rise up. That don't know my face. Had to fight for a seat, had to fight for my place. Every scar on my skin got a story to tell. I was lost for a while, but I knew me well. My old man said, son, keep your word like gold. When the house goes thin, don't let your heart turn cold. So I hold my own and I guard my home. If the world wants war, then it meets my soul. I learned the hard way, pain don't run me now. I've been on my knees, still I stand somehow. If the night gets long, I don't break out bend. I was built from the wreck and I came back again. I got iron in my head, I got iron in my head. You can push me down, Let the dust go by, let the hard years speak. I took every hit and I kept my feet. If hope was a door, then I kicked it wide. Now I carry the proof I survived. Came up where the dust don't sleep. Old shoes, cold hands, hard cold to keep. Mama said, boy, keep your name in line. I wore my scars like a silver shine. These streets talk low, but I heard enough. Seen good men fall, seen bad men bluff. So I learned that quiet can cut like steel, and a slow-moving heart still know what's real. I don't beg, I don't bend, I let the silence do what it do. When the wolves come close, I stand right there, stone-faced, seeing right through. Black coat anthem, black coat anthem. I don't move loud, I move like thunder. Black coat anthem, black coat anthem. You hear that name, then the room go under. I had nights so long they turned to dirt. Had a broken chain and a deeper hurt, but I kept that fire in a jar of rain. Kept my crown where the lost boys can't. Now they call me legend, call me gone too far. I just nod once from the back of the bar. Got a Bible in my hand and a blade in my past. Made peace with the devil, made sure it passed. I don't chase, I don't plead, I let my shadow do the talk. When the cold wind bites, I stay aligned like a bullet in the dark. Black coat anthem, black coat anthem. I don't move loud, I move like thunder. Black coat anthem, black coat anthem. You hear that name, then the room go under. Hear that train roll by like it knows my name. Leather creek, steel side, still I stand the same. I was born in ash, learn to breathe in smoke. Now I wear this hush like a velvet joke. Black coat anthem, black coat anthem. I don't move loud, I move like thunder. Black coat anthem, black coat anthem. I was made from dust, now I own the wonder. Black coat anthem, black coat anthem.